Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more WWE Supercard. Now, I want to go ahead and show you that obviously the team event this week is Rusev, which, to be honest, he isn't one of the best cards in the tier. I think he's actually one of the worst. But we are going to take a quick look at what we do have going on here. So let's take a look at the lower level cards and see what there is. Hopefully there's going to be something good. It's a Kane. It is an Ultimate Chris Jericho, so that's not really going to help me out at all. And nor is the Rusev, because neither of them are pros. And not even the Elite is a pro for me. So nothing here is really going to help me other than the Rusev, because as I've told you guys before, we're still looking at leveling stuff up. So if I actually come out to the event and I show you my RTG team, you can see here that the the WrestleMania Rusev will benefit my team for a little while still, because if we should really take this guy out because we got two of them. He's going to be pro'd very, very soon. If I show you right here, I can't actually show you there, but he actually only needs a few more games. So let's scroll over here, and if we look at this right here, this is pretty much what both cards are looking like right now. So we are super close to being leveled up. So that is really, really good for us. And when the RTG starts, what I'm probably going to do will be switch over the two Seth Rollins, just so that like my team can help me finish off getting those last few games, and then I can pro him, so then that way I'll have two of the WrestleMania pros sat ready and waiting in the team event, which is going to be really, really good. One other thing that happened as well, guys, I can't remember if I actually told you. No, in yesterday's video, I told you that I pulled a Elite Paul Heyman, which gives me power and toughness to my team. Yesterday night, like not long after the video, I actually went and pulled the Elite, I can't remember his name, Freddie Blassie, Classy Freddie Blassie, which is power and charisma, which is actually benefiting my team by like 250 power and charisma because it's an elite, I believe, which is absolutely amazing for me, because of the fact of it's just going to give my team so much more bonus. And as I've said in the past, if you have good power-up cards, you can play the Money in the Bank with lower level cards and get easy victories. So as you can see here, even though I have much better cards, I have all of the WrestleMania cards, I have the Ultimate Pros and whatever, I'm not using them when it comes to the Money in the Bank. Because of, quite simply, if you have a full team of standard WrestleMania cards, you will fight standard WrestleMania cards. If you put a card that is a higher tier of the cards that you're using, you will start facing cards that are of those higher tiers. So I'm going to show you, just as an example, like you just saw there, that I just ran through that whole entire thing as easy could be. But if I go and do this, just switch out one simple card, right? So if I go and do that, and just for example, non-leveled up Roman Reigns Elite, okay? So this is a non-leveled up card. It hasn't affected my overall statistics at all because of the basis of he's basically the same level as the WrestleMania cards. But from previous experience, because I have an Elite card in my team, I will have higher tiered cards in the game. So you'll probably find as I reach up to the top, there'll actually be a probably an Elite Pro, or maybe a Survivor Series Pro. Now this doesn't always happen if it's just one single card, but more often than not it will. So my biggest tip to being able to grind out Money in the Bank really easily and really quickly is make sure you have all of the same cards in your team. So if you're running in WrestleMania tier, make sure you're using all WrestleMania cards rather than having, like, say, Ultimate Pros, because you will probably have to fight a WrestleMania Pro. So just bear that in mind. But as you can see at the moment, all of the cards are normal, but right there is an elite Randy Orton, and he's fully leveled up, so none of my cards can beat him. I'm gonna have to play 3 cards in order to beat his statistics. Like, obviously we do have the Daniel Bryan there that we can fight, but it just goes to show that putting 1 card higher level into your team can effectively make it so that you can't make it to the end of this tower. So if that Randy Orton happened to be my very top card, there's no way I would have been able to beat him. So just bear that in mind, because as I say, if you actually put all of the same tier cards into your deck, other than your power-up cards don't seem to count as anything to do with the card levels and stuff. But if you make sure that all of your deck is of 1 tier, so you can see here, all of my deck is going to be standard WrestleMania cards. So that is why I'm not getting rid of any of these WrestleMania cards, because of the fact that it makes an easy money in the bank run. As I say, again, your power-up cards or your support cards can be any tier you want. If you've got WrestleMania 33 tier, that won't affect the cards that you're playing. But if that high of cards does, then let me know in the comments down below. But you can see here that I've just passed 9,000 contracts. I've got 9 days left in order to get that second Alexa Bliss. So I'm going to have to grind out, I think maths is 1.7 contracts, 1,700 contracts a day roughly. But that's what I'm going to be working on. Hopefully we're going to be able to get her. That's going to be it from me today. We did also, we are currently winning our battlegrounds, so we'll see the rewards of that tomorrow. But that's going to be it from me today. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like. Please make sure you hit that subscribe and show some support for the channel. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.